Welcome to the latest episode of this two-house build. In this episode we're going to look at the progress that's been made inside the house, which is quite considerable, and then we're going to have a look at what's been happening on the outside of the house. So let's get on and have a look at what's been happening. Oh, and remember, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button now so as you don't miss a future episode. As we go to the front of the house here, we have this large opening here, which is actually going to be French doors with two side lights. This takes us into the living room, and currently this is closed off to the rest of the house because this is the door which has been plasterboarded. I'll show you that from the other side. And also where you see this sort of like bathtub, there's going to be a door almost center of that wall that's going to go through into the kitchen. When the plasterboarding is fitted, it's fitted as sheets the way across here, and this is to prevent the actual line of the plasterboard being on the edge here. And the reason is that would create a point of weakness, and what you would find is that even though that would be taped and filled over or plastered over in some situations, you would continue through the years to get cracks there because there's a point of weakness. So by actually putting a continuous sheet there, you're able to prevent that happening. And that's why when you look at the plasterboarding here, you'll see that it covers the whole entire doorway, and then it will be cut out, and it seems like a bit of a waste, but that's the reason that is done, rather than trying to patch it with small bits above the doorway there. So we're going to go back out of the place where we came in, which is, as I said, the doors, French doors, and this will be the front door that we're going through here. And of course, if we look along the wall there, this is essentially here is where that entrance would come through. And if you actually go slightly down to the ground here, you see that there's light coming from underneath there. Are you interested in becoming a property developer yourself and would like to understand what's involved? Then visit our website at builditandprosper.com. Let's get back to the video. So this is the main entrance hall here. The insulation is up in the roof area here, and then we go into this side here, which is the first bedroom, and this has a fitted wardrobe, as all the rooms do in fact. So that has been formed. Going back outside this bedroom, and although you can't really see this at the moment, this is going to be one of the downstairs toilets, and then beyond that partition, which will be closed off, is the second, which is the ensuite to the rear bedroom. That rear bedroom is here, but again, the doorway has still to be cut out from the plasterboard there. And then we've got the outside going across looking at the field, and again a further wardrobe being constructed there. If we go back out here, we will find that this area here is where the staircase will be. So where that ladder is essentially part of where the staircase is. And that will go up, going up to the upper floor, which I'll show you in a moment. And then again here, we don't have an entrance into it, but this is going to be the kitchen, and you can see that the back door has been put in place. And then up at the top here, there is already a pipe going out, and that's going to be where the extractor fan is for the cooker hood above the cooker. And that's had to go out now because the blockwork is being constructed on the outside, and therefore we have to know where that's going to be. There's also the boiler, central heating boiler, which is going to go in this corner here. And for that situation, because we can't exactly position where the flue is, we're going to have to cut that out at a later stage. So I'm going to take you up the stairs by using ladders. Of course, there's no stairs at the moment, to the upper floor. And Here, if we look back, you can see the stair void. There's a skylight window there that's going to be above the stairway, giving light. And if we turn round, straight in front of us, this is where the family bathroom is going to be. There's going to be a bath in this section here, and then on the other wall there's going to be the toilet and wash hand basin. And then there's two further bedrooms up here. These are actually larger bedrooms, and again the entire wall there is essentially a wardrobe, and quite a wide wardrobe in fact. I'm not sure if you can see the full size there, but traditionally you would probably only have it to about the width of these screws here. Would be about the normal width of a wardrobe, so you've actually got all this additional space. So it's going to make for a very, very roomy wardrobe. And we go across the landing into the second bedroom here, with its views out across the field there, and again wardrobes there. This is marginally smaller. When I say marginally, it's only the extent of this bit here, which had to jut into this room just to give enough room for the bathroom. So now we'll go back down the stairs. Do you know that we regularly hold question and answer sessions? If you'd like to participate in that, then visit our website, builditandprosper.com, and join us on one of those sessions. Now let's get back to the video. And just one further thing inside the house here, you will see these are where the connections are going to come up for bringing the power in, and this will be underneath the stair, and there'll be a circuit board there to bring in the power to the house. So let's go back out the front door into the outside, and we'll have a look at the progress out here. Now, of course, in a previous video you will have seen that we completed the roof, and the block work is now in later stages, to be honest. So we've got the block work here. It's been brought up to an expansion joint here. We've still to fit the front door. There's been a little bit of difficulty with that, and so we've had to sort of like halt that going right up to the door at this present time. The area here, which is around the lounge, and will be the patio windows, patio doors and windows, side windows, has a flat roof on it, as I've talked about before, and this will be done in Siberian larch cladding. So if we go round the base of the house, these are the quoins, which are on the edges of the house just to give it a decorative feature, and then applied onto the block work will be a smooth render, which will be done at a later stage. In fact, we have to wait 4 weeks for this to dry out from the completion of the block work before applying that render. So as you can see, the wall is there up to almost the soffit level. That's still to be taken right the way up to the apex of the roof, and that will happen during next week. The block work around here is virtually completed. There's just the windowsills to be installed, and when I say the windowsills, I'm talking about the concrete windowsills, which we actually just took delivery of yesterday. I don't know if you can see them just across there with further blocks that were delivered. And also we've still got the lintels to be put in there above the windows. So going around here, we then come to the back door of the kitchen, which comes to the kitchen, and a window in the kitchen. Again, the quoins have been built up the side of the house, and then we come round and we've got the blockwork, not quite as high as the other blockwork here, but again this will be finished and taken up to the top level. And then if we go further down here, we've got the flat roof, which is still being installed, and so that's been will be finished off. Then in addition to that, we're getting ready now to put the trusses on the second house. Sorry, we're just navigating here a little bit. So we walk around here. These are all the roof trusses that are going to be installed next week on that, and so that we can start actually building the second house. One of the difficulties we've had is that there's a power line up there, and therefore we previously had the trusses mounted against that, against there on the first house, and we've had to actually hand move them because there was no way for us to get them moved, and so therefore what we're going to have to do in order to put these trusses in place is take this higher bit of scaffolding down to the first floor level, so that we can actually bring the trusses over. I hope you're enjoying this series of videos, and indeed all the other videos that we now have on this site. If you haven't already subscribed, remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Please give us a like and share so that we take this out to the widest possible community. And if you want to watch the video prior to this one, then watch this video here. And if you want to watch the video next in this series, then watch this video there. Until the next time, take care, and I look forward to seeing you then. Bye bye.